NWA Prepper here, coming at you from Prepper Studio 1. So, lots going on in the world today, and there's a lot of things that we can do. A lot of things that I've been trying to get you to do for a long time, or sharing with you and encouraging you. Well, today I want to encourage you to work on some kind of food. I've posted or recorded several videos on gardens or planting food in different types of planters, different locations, and I'm going to continue to do that for the next couple weeks because I'm trying to plant food everywhere. And my main garden spot might be where I can till it in a couple of days, but for the most part it's been underwater. So I've had to get creative. And along that is, people are wondering, what do you need? And you just need to start somewhere, dirt that's not full of rocks, or that because you got to pick them out if you have to. Soil that's broken up, and some seeds and some water. And that's a great place to start. There's a whole lot more to it. I'm certainly not an expert. I am just beginning in this journey the last few years, without assistance of my father and my mother and my grandfather-in-law. I miss them, and gardening makes me miss them more. But I really enjoyed biting into a vegetable that I grew, particularly from seeds. Means a lot. With that in mind, I want to show you something. Seeds. Now I actually haven't even looked through these to sort through them at all. These are seeds that I have picked up in the past. Oh, sorry about that. And that their time has come to hit the field. And of course I've got to arrange them a little bit. I guess I could have done that before the video, but yeah, I didn't. So I will do it as it drives me crazy. Here, there are some things that I've had good luck with in the past. There are some things that I have never tried. There is one of those that I've never tried. We're not a huge onion eating fan, but as my daughter gets into cooking more from scratch, she has found that she likes to have fresh onion. Squash usually does really good for me. Even though we don't eat a lot of jalapenos, we have good peppers. Let's see. I think I've basically got it sorted out. Now these are just the ones that were snatched up out of emergency storage. This is not everything I've planted. I've actually already planted tomatoes, like 4 varieties of tomatoes, and onions, like white onions, and jalapeno peppers, green peppers, red peppers, bell peppers, cucumbers, jalapenos, something else. Oh, some herbs, some thyme, and some, I want to say rosemary, but I'm probably wrong. So I've already planted some. So those were all from bedding plants that I did the other day. These varieties are the next things in the ground, not necessarily in any particular order. Onions will probably be soon, radishes soon, and green beans. I've got some more green beans because we plant a lot of those. However, there's a lot in a envelope. So for my family of 4, this will be a lot of food. A lot of food that we can grow in places such as I could take those flowers and dump them out, and I could grow something else there. I could put a pepper plant in there, or a tomato plant. It's a little small for a tomato plant, in my opinion. But I've got those around. I've got this hedge over portion of my that I could plant in front of it. I could dig holes in my front yard right there and plant food. The actual reason that I am not planting in my front yard is because I don't have a barrier in my front yard. My backyard, I have privacy fence or chain link fence, or chain link and then barbed wire on the secondary behind it, with padlocks on it and, you know, gates. I mean, you gotta want to get in my backyard, which currently I'm planting this food not necessarily to have a community garden, but for my family. If I planted anything in the front yard, I would totally expect, sorry, I didn't hear. I would totally expect the neighbors and the kids, as they walk by, to go, oh, look, a tomato. And that would be fine. Because if I plant something out here, I pointed, like you can see, then I would expect them to know that me, from whom I have been in the past, that I would be like, absolutely, if you want a tomato, I'm certainly not going to tell a little kid walking by that goes, Mom, can I have a tomato? Well, you know, that's Mr. T's house. Of course you can have a tomato. That's not going to change. The backyard is a little bit different. Anyway, get you some seeds. If you had seeds in the past, it's okay to rotate. Say you find some new okra seeds. Either add to your stock or put these in behind the other ones and use the other ones. Seeds are great, but you have to know how to grow them. You've got to be experienced. You've got to learn by failing with your growing. You have to learn that it's easy to overwater or it's underwater, and you just got to practice. So have fun with it. This is a great time it's not a great time. It's a terrible time. It's a crappy time. But if you haven't started, it's the best time to start learning to grow things. Whether it's in your windowsill, or whether it's in your front yard, on your balcony, in the bed of your truck, wherever you need to try to grow something, try to grow something. And though I love flowers, and my wife loves flowers, and we enjoy them, and we have some planted, our focus is things that we can eat. Yes, you can eat marigolds. Yes, you can eat dandelions. Not that we plant those. All kinds of things. And it's great to learn those too. So if I can't find something, if I can't grow my onions, I know right now my yard is literally chock full of an alternative. And my neighbor's yard has other wild edibles that I could go make I could fill, oh my gosh, a 5-gallon bucket with salad within 1,000 yards of my house for sure. And I suck at that. I'm not the best at it. There's lots better. So I'm going to grow them in pots and planters and in the ground so that I can get things that I know how to prepare and my family's more familiar with. Get out and grow something. You can do it. Ask people here. They'll help you. Let's get ready.